like, I'm not allowed. I can't, I don't, I just, it's not part of me anymore. And if it's there, then you'd probably just see me like fully jump out of the boat and then never to be seen again.
Welcome to the spaceship, guys. How are you?
Yeah, good.
It's great, the spaceship.
So cool. I love the lighting.
And for the first time ever, you're coming to a Dublin which is not crying. So crying, raining.
Raining.
Usually-
Is that what you call it?
A really happy Dublin.
Yeah. Lads, I love watching something that has so much meat to it and you're going, what's next? What's next? What's next? Were your nerves gone while you were filming it?
That is, do you know what? It was a pretty, for me, what I loved about this piece is that the Jackal is basically an actor, in the sense that he is endlessly changing the way he looks, he speaks these different languages. So the whole thing, he does these kind of stunts, has various different rifles that he has to negotiate. It was kind of an actor's dream. It was a bit of an actor's playground, but it was a long shoot, a pretty intense shoot, and there were moments when we had to sort of cling onto the seat of your pants and just run with it.
How do you do these type of things without doing spoilers, or have you kind of ballsed it up already today? Like, I was looking at the list of things, don't say this, don't say that. I'm like, what's it like for you guys?
You know what? I've been a part of 2 franchises and I'm not allowed. I'm just like, always like, I'm not allowed. I can't, I don't, I just, it's not part of me anymore. And if it's there, then you'd probably just see me like fully jump out of the boat and then never to be seen again. It just feels like, doesn't it?
Well, it's stressful, but it's also weird because normally I have such a crap memory that it's when you're promoting something, it's kind of a year later. But because Lashana and I produced this as well, we've been so sort of in the weeds with the edit that I feel we only sort of finished it yesterday. So it does feel you do have to check yourself more than you would normally.
Mm-hmm.
All I can remember is Prue Leith and the Great British Bake Off.
I
Remember
love
she
that we're
gave
talking
away
about
who
Prue
had
Leith.
won it.
What's that again?
Please.
Sorry.
So do you not remember with Prue Leith a couple of years ago when she just started Great British Bake Off, she gave away who the winner was by
amazing.
mistake a couple of hours beforehand, and that's all. She's such a beautiful woman. I'm like, oh God, can you imagine that phone call she got?
Oh, she must have wanted the ground to swallow her
And
up.
ever since then, just don't pull a Prue.
Yeah, no, we coined it. Oh my God.
Were you guys injured at all? Were there moments where you were going, okay, this is a bit mad? I'm coming home with something.
Lashana, you were pretty beat up.
You
weren't
were battered. You were ruined. Yeah, I did. I got a. I haven't talked about this yet, but a crack in my meniscus in my knee. I don't really know. You know what? The weirdest thing is, it's not like there was a massive like stunt. I was jumping from a building. It was. I think it was the.
You want a Tom Cruise moment. You didn't quite have one.
I didn't have it. So what's the point in having a crack in your knee if it's not like this big like jumping off a building moment? It was like. I think we were going through some kind of forest or something, and just the terrain got my ankle, and I just kind of slipped. It was very, very simple.
It was very low key, but it was great
understated.
news for me because Lashana is. There was a moment in her career when she could have become a professional sprinter athlete, and a lot of the series is me being chased by her. So I was thrilled that she was injured and unable to chase me up.
To be fair,
thorns.
yeah.
Is it mad when it comes to the end, like of all these junkets and all like that? Is it like ending primary school, or because you now have to separate each other? If you were together for so long, you're going, okay, I'll see you on the next project, hopefully, maybe.
You know what? That's a good way of putting it, primary school, because I do feel like the start of every job is like, hi, my name is Lashana, nice to meet you. What's yours? What you like? This one is a little different because we are producing it also, so the work does continue. Yeah. So you're constantly talking about the finer details up until the very last minute. But it is weird because you do develop this family, the cast, the crew, everyone involved kind of gets to know each other in a really quite insular but like personal way. So it does feel like a little bit strange, but then because you do it so much, it's like, okay, bye. And then like you just, it's just...
But there was also something particularly strange about this series because Lashana and I, our stories are very individual in it. They're separated. And so despite the fact that we're both, I suppose, the protagonists of the piece, we over 8 months, there were only a handful of days that we were actually on set together as actors. So it's really been through the post-production period and then like promoting the thing that we've got to hang out, which has been kind of glorious.
location wise? Is there anywhere that you're allowed to say that you're going, it's a good day in the office?
I mean, several.
Yeah, several. Your house.
Yeah, so there's.
Right.
I've always been one of those people that watches. Like, I love White Lotus because you get to sit on your sofa and imagine that you're in some exotic clime, and I've never got to shoot one of those shows. So when I read this script, I was so excited because there's a certain amount of sort of, international tourism going on, and we shot in Croatia, we shot in Budapest, in Vienna, in all over, and there was particularly my character's house in Croatia, overlooking the sea, kind of infinity pool. Those days at work there. I did not put it this way. I didn't FaceTime my wife, who was back in London in the rain. I was like, I think I won't choose to FaceTime her today to show her where I'm working because it might not go down so well.
It's a tough gig. Lashana, before I go, can I just say, my barber was on the same set as you. Did you do something in Ireland? Were you filming something in Ireland years ago? His claim to fame was that you were part of it and that you were in a movie. I don't know. It's just after coming to me there. His name is Eddie. He was always saying this girl.
I really want to say, Eddie! Tell him I said hi. How's the kids?
No idea who Eddie is.
I don't. I'm sorry.
I've caught you on the hop. Guys, it's been great chatting to you. You were brilliant crack, and best of luck with the series.
Thank you so much.
Bye bye.
Cheers, lads. Thanks so much. All the best.